Hey.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh my goodness. It's been a day.
I know.
I know I got back home. I was gonna go to the grocery store while the kids were at school, and then I get a call from my son's teacher said, Coda is not feeling well. He's complaining of a sore throat, and like he just stopped and started randomly crying in school, which he never like he's not like that at all.
Aw.
I'm like, we've made it 1 week of school, 1 week, and we already have a sick kid. So
Ugh.
I know he has some tonsil troubles anyway, and I
Yeah.
don't, that's it. But Austin, my husband works at the middle school, and he said that they're just dropping like flies left and right with COVID. So,
Oh boy.
mhm.
Does that trigger your husband?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, him and I both got vaccinated, but
Yeah.
can still get it vaccinated.
Yeah.
You might just not get it as bad, but you can still
Correct.
get vaccinated.
Right.
Yes, anxiety is really bad right now. Really bad. Yeah, there he is. He's fine now. Now he's raiding the fridge, and I gave him some Tylenol, and now he's like, hey, let me just
Yes.
run this place.
Yep. Hi,
So,
Natalie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Doing good. I'm glad that you were able to hop on.
Yeah, me too. Man, time flies, and every time it'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's on my calendar," and then I'll be distracted and miss stuff. So.
Oh my gosh, stuff
Not
just
at work.
like, yeah, time flies and it's been crazy, crazy, crazy. I have to go where my kids are right now, so don't mind me, but I don't know where they're at. I think they're outside. But yeah, so I'm just going to be sharing. I'm going to give you guys everything. I actually spent some time, thankfully, except I don't see my kids out here. I spent some time this morning. I actually made some stories. I haven't shared my post yet because I want to wait for the right time. So I'm debating on doing it before or after the holiday because I feel like people are more in tune like after like once Labor Day is over, they're like, okay, it's time to like get to it.
Yeah.
So I guess I haven't decided what I'm doing. My like big post we're doing this. But like I said, I have stories set. I've kind of hinted about it and I've started inviting. I started inviting yesterday and I'm already getting a really good response. So I want to set all of you guys up. 1 second, because I have to find my kids. Fallon! Oh gosh, where are they? Fallon! Fallon! Where are you guys? Here, I'm gonna mute for 1 second.
Okay.
Hi, Tanya. I'm looking for my kids. 1 second, okay? I don't know where they went.
at times to just disappear, right?
Yeah,
Like,
this is you guys, it never fails when I try to do a call with the team. I mean, I should, even when I do it with my husband at home, he likes to come in and interrupt me. He loves doing that. I don't know what it is. It's like his favorite thing. So it never matters. He's just, he'll make a point to like come in and bust in on the middle of me talking. So it never matters when I'm doing it. Somebody tends to, oh my gosh, where are my kids? Okay, 1 second. Okay, you guys, I'm going to mute because I'm going to yell for them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get right back to it and tell you guys how we're going to crush this. Were you hiding?
Yeah.
You guys, they were hiding from me. You can't do that, honey. You scared me. You know not to do that. Okay. All right, you guys, I found them. We can continue to rock and roll here. Okay, so Okay, sweetie, mommy's got a meeting, so I need you guys just to play around here, okay? Okay, so how we're gonna do this, like I said, I made some stories this morning. I'm going to give you guys all of my resources so you guys can use them all on your stories to start to share. I kind of have the gist of what I'm gonna say in my big post. But the strategy behind this is to market this. Turn this here. We're going to be marketing this not only in stories, but then also on your social media. And I don't go like super crazy on my wall. What, sweetheart?
Can I go up here to play?
No, you're going to stay out here with mommy right now, okay? Because you still want to showcase like who you are and your journey, but you want to also have this within your social media to share that you do have something to offer, something really big. And then I heavily promote on stories. So you guys are gonna be able to take and run all the things, like I said, that I've created, because we wanna make this big. We wanna have excellent participation. We want to have a big cash pot. We wanna change lives. We wanna change as many lives as possible. So that is really the big plan for this. So I want you guys to think about when you want to do your big post. My thought is, I know for like my market and from checking out my social media, usually like on a typical non-holiday weekend, like Sunday night is when I get like the most views on story. And so I am assuming that because the weekend's over and everyone's kind of relaxed and they're like, I just need to veg out before I have to start another work week, everyone kind of gets on there and just checks out what people are doing from the weekend, all that. So what my thinking is I'm going to do my post after Labor Day weekend. I'm thinking Monday evening is when I'm going to do my big post. And you guys are welcome to do that. And I'm going to share all of my verbiage and you guys can tweak it and make it your own. I'm going to use usually we do like a big collage picture and you can use that one that we've used in the past. I'll share it with you guys, or you can kind of make up your own graphic or your own picture, or use something that, it can be like whatever, like an exciting, you like looking excited. It doesn't even have to be you, but I'm just kind of giving you an example. But you want the picture to grab a hold of your audience. So your picture needs to be like a really like bright and quality, and you want it to grab people's attention. So that's just kind of one tip. And then I wouldn't do like a picture graphic, but like from Canva, or I wouldn't like make something like that. But you could even make it can be anything about you and your journey. So your picture can be anything about that. Like maybe you're going to do this, or maybe you're just saying like, hey, maybe you're just sharing that you're going to be hosting this. But really, like I say, join me. Like even if I don't participate and do like the $20 in, which I typically do it because it's always a great incentive because you can just win it back if you hit 5%. So like, the whole point is to get people to join us. So that's kind of how I would market it. Okay. So that's kind of like the big overall picture of how you're gonna kind of plan and market it. I don't know how often I'll make a post on my wall. I'm gonna shoot for, I'll probably one time a week put it into my post. I'm gonna do one big post, my big post to like say, hey, the cat's out of the bag. Like this is what we're doing. And I'm gonna share the details. I'll send that to you guys. Then the following weeks, I always do a Transformation Tuesday post, no matter if my transformation is like from my entire transformation or a short transformation or just something about my transformation. So that would be an easy way to add like, and by the way, or if you're looking for your own results, we are, enrollment is now open for our Epic October Biggest Loser group. Drop a heart below if you want a spot, or just, I mean, you want to put a call to action at the end of it. And you can do that every week leading up to this. And I love, like, I'll be marketing this. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 weeks. I'm going to take 5 weeks and I'm going to market this behind the scenes. So that means I'm going to be inviting every single day. I do large invites to this. So right now I'm doing 60 a day, but you guys have been doing this a long time. So I've been talking to a lot of people for a long time. I want you guys to have a goal, okay? And it doesn't have to be like 60. It doesn't have to be 20, but like you could even have it within your week. So like, how many people do you want to invite to this every single week? You could start off with 25. If you think you could do more than that, you could do 30 a week. I invite every single day, and I invite from my stories and my posts that are directly related to my journey, health and fitness. And that's why, like, even all my posts, I try to kind of entangle or relate to my journey, because it makes inviting really easy. And I see the same people showing up, and those are the people that I continue to have conversations with and invite to. Okay. So that's how I get a lot of people into this group, but it's also hyping it up, and you too have to be excited about it. So if you're excited about it, it's going to project onto other people, and they're going to want to be a part of this. So we change so many lives within this group, and that's why it's always my favorite. And I don't know what it is. Like, I think I just get super excited about it. I remember when I joined forces with some of the other coaches that first started it. And I was just excited about it because it was something new and something different. And it was like an official thing where they had strict guidelines. And I know that I do very well with strict guidelines, and everyone who does this group typically does really well with strict guidelines. So again, leading with the energy, the hype, and knowing that this has the potential to change so many lives. And then I love that we team up with, it's not just a couple of coaches. We team up with a slew of coaches to run this group. So it makes it really effective. I love that we take turns and we share our own expertise. We share what we feel like they need to hear, but then we also encourage and uplift. And I'm like, every day we're going in there and we're just loving on everybody. And it's just a really smooth, we kind of have it kind of down to a science now, and it runs really smooth. So those are all the reasons to like go all in on wanting to share about this and invite and be excited about it, because it's the best. So that's really the big overall. Again, I talked about marketing for this, how I'm going to do it. I'm going to give you guys the tools. I already created a Google Doc that has all the information, and I meant to post it before, but I'll share it right after. And it has all the information. It has my 3 sample invites, one that I'm using right now, to invite to this. And like I said, I invite everyone who's watching my stories, and I'm going to be talking about this all the time. I'm going to be hyping it up. I'm going to like literally just sit behind my phone and talk about why this is amazing and an amazing opportunity for anyone who's wanting to work towards their health and fitness goals. And even if like people aren't even really worried about weight loss, it's still a great group to hold you accountable to your goals, because you're more likely to stick to it when you've got skin in the game. You're placing a health bet on yourself. So again, that's how I'm going to be doing it. I kind of lost my train of thought where I was going with that. So for you, another thing that you can do is think about how many people you'd like to help. So maybe your goal is 5. Maybe you want to help 5 people this month get started and be a part of this group. So they say, like, if you in regards
10
to
no's
inviting,
for every yes.
Yes, you got it, Natalie. You got it. But I find that it's actually more than that. I don't know what it is. Well, some of it is like depending upon the season that we're in right now, like everybody's so crazy, back to school, schedules are insane. So I'm finding that it's much more than that. But it's also consistency and following up with people because people are busy, just like us. And so you have to consistently follow up in order to share that information and to have the conversation about what's involved and what everything looks like. So, I know what I was talking about. So like the Google Doc that I created, it literally leads you from invite to what to say next. So all the details. So when they say, yeah, I'd love to hear more information, because that's all I ask, like, or would you be interested to hear more? That's, you always end your invite with a question because you want them to respond to you. And then with this group, so typically when I'm inviting, I tend to ask what their goals are, but not with this group because I give them the information and they can decide based on that info if it's a good fit for them. Because it tells like you're gonna win money if they're wanting to lose 5% of their body weight or more, then they're gonna be eligible to not only win the money back, but then also, well, and then some, but also they could be a top winner and win a big chunk of the pot. So it has all the details, and then if it just leads you through the conversation of what to say all the way up to sign up. So you guys will have all of that. What else? I did create a document that if you have like coaches in your downline or other challengers who've done this before, you can just send them the guideline and it outlines everything. And it also has the information like when after they sign up, you can send that to them because it has like where they can send like the PayPal, because it is, and I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second, but where to PayPal the buy-in, because there is a buy-in. Now I'm going to tell you what I've done in the past and what I kind of do now. So with the buy-in, it's totally your choice if you want to cover their buy-in. When you have a challenger getting a new challenge pack, if they get like the base pack, you're going to make about $50 commission on that pack. Now, if they get a deluxe pack, you're going to make more. And I don't even remember what the payout is. I don't know. It might be like 89 or something, but you have the choice if they sign up with you as a preferred customer or just a regular customer or as a discount or like as a coach, because those are our three options now. You could pay their buy-in. So you could send in that $20 for them as an incentive for them to join you. Now you don't have to do that. I used to do that, and now I do things a little differently, depending. So sometimes like if I'm needing like preferred customers under me, which if you're looking to build a solid foundation of like you're working your way towards like an emerald coach or a diamond coach, you're going to want to get those preferred customers under you. So that could be a way, although I'm finding that people are really wanting to sign up as a preferred customer without even an incentive, but it's just a way for you to give an incentive, and you're still going to make a commission, and those people are going to trust you and you're going to be adding value. But that's not something that you have to do. You can choose to have them pay their own buy-in. So I just wanted to tell you like how that works. So if they signed up with you, you could PayPal it to the actual PayPal, and you would, put for challenger, and you'd write their name from, and then you'd write your name and put coach. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Sometimes I don't do the whole buy-in. Like I'll do like a $10. I'm going to cover half your buy-in. I think it just, sometimes it depends where I'm at in the month too. Like, if I'm like not hitting, like I want to help, 30 people in this group, And if I want to get more enrolled, then I'm like, hey, I'm going to offer you this. Or if it's coming close to deadline, hey, I'm going to offer it or you could do it in the beginning, like the deadline. And that's a great way to get a whole bunch of people in quicker, is saying if you enroll by, sorry, I'm trying to look at the calendar. Like you could say September 20th. And that way you wouldn't be like scrambling, because we're going to do prep week the last week of September, which is the 27th. And then day one is going to be October 4th. And I didn't realize I didn't fully say the dates out loud yet. And then the last day for way out will be November 2nd. So that's our day 30 will be November 2nd. So it runs from October 4th to November 2nd. So I still continue to invite even prep week. I typically end inviting like September 29th, but sometimes I like go all the way up to the weekend, depending on if I hit my numbers or not. So how many people I want to invite, like, did I hit my goals? Are there still people out there I could get into this? So, or a lot of times it's like follow-ups towards the end, like who didn't get back to me, who kind of maybe got through the cracks, who do I think could still want to be a part of this? So again, just some other little tips for you guys. That's really, I think, the long and short of it all. What questions do you guys have? Do you have any? How else can I help support you guys with this? Like, I can help you guys work through your conversations too. So if you have any questions, obviously always come to me, because I've been running these. Gosh, how many years has it been? I don't know. I guess 3.5 probably. So, and this is like, I don't know what number, because we're doing this now. We do it 3 times a year. So I love it. I love it. I love it. So what questions do you guys have, if any? How does all of that sound?
I always feel comfortable with, like, I can post things on social media. I feel like I suck trying to use the coach office functions.
Yeah.
I did successfully send a message to the same 5-6 people that had said they were interested before, and then none of them wanted to pay anything for any packages. But one person did sign up for workouts only. So I'm like, whatever, like, that's fine. I just want to see somebody have some results, and then maybe that'll, sprout into something else. And I've only been doing it for like 2 months. You've been doing this for years, so I can't just like be you in a month. So
no,
trying to be patient.
No, that's a win. Like, you meeting people where they're at. Sometimes they don't understand the whole solution yet. And I mean, I know for me, I was really hesitant on everything. I didn't know exactly what everything was. And it took me, like, I'm a visual girl, but I'm also like, I need to try it. And then when I tried it, I was blown away. So sometimes, like, even if you get them going, and then you can put them in a part of our group too, and they're going to see people show up and share their Shakeology, they're energized, and then, they might eventually become interested in it. So it's definitely okay to lead with that. I will say though, for the Biggest Loser group, this is a different type of group. They have to go in with the total solution. So they can't just start, or I take that back. They can. We've kind of been strict on it though. So typically if like somebody has an allergy or something, they could get in, but they'd have to do a $50 buy-in. So they could do fitness only, but they'd have to do a $50 buy-in to do fitness only. And it's just proven when you're using the total solution, you're involved in our group, you're following the nutrition, you're getting the accountability, like, you're gonna get results. So if they go all in and they invest in this, then they're gonna get the results that they're looking for. So
what program are you doing? Is it 21 Day Fix, or are you doing the get up or whatever?
It can be any program. So literally, you can help your challenger, like, meet them where they're at. What level are they? What kind of workout do they like to do? You can figure that all out after the fact. With this group, I don't lead with a program. I help them figure that out like after we kind of get them set. And I tell them that like, I'm going to help you find the best program for you. We have a total workout library that will get you set up with the program that you like to do, and that is going to help you work and get those results. So so that's kind of how that can work. So yeah, they could do a 21-day program, and then that last week maybe do something more advanced. Like if they did 21-day fix, they could go into 21-day fix extreme for that last week, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it just depends on their level, and it doesn't have to be a 21-day program.
Okay. I just noticed when I was looking at like challenge packs and which ones were the cheapest options, that now the ones that are on like the sale are the Get Up, things like that.
Yeah, and they'll still get the entire Beachbody On Demand with that too.
Okay.
So, and they get 30 days free of our Body Live Interactive too. So
Okay.
that's cool. So they'll get to do those live classes too if they wanted. Yeah, I just find like there's just something different with this group because and timing too. I know like timing is everything. Like fall, it's like everyone's getting back to a schedule, so everyone's kind of ready to get back to it. But like I've just started inviting yesterday, and I have a ton of people interested already. So, but consistency is key. Like I haven't stopped showing up, so that's the thing. Like you have to, if you're just kind of starting to do that again, then you have to realize it takes a week to 2 weeks to start to see people come around and maybe be interested. But if you've been showing up, you're not going to have a problem. You just need to lead with energy and excitement, and you'll and it's a numbers game. So numbers and consistency over time, really kind of just like our health and fitness journey. That consistency over time, it just, you start to see everything compounds. So what
Yeah.
else? Yeah.
I was going to say that like I've stayed consistent with working out. Like I haven't always been the most consistent about, you know, like sharing and inviting about what I'm doing, but like I had all my regular people that like fell in love with 9-week control freak with me. Like that was kind of what exploded for, you know, my business for me. But then I feel like I've had this little bit of a drop off because like nobody really wanted to do 645. Like I thought I could get so many of those same girls like interested in doing it with me. And everyone was like, yeah, no, I really don't want to pay even more money to like get into it. Like I got a lot of no's on it. And even though I'm loving the program, I feel like getting people pulled back in, you know, no matter what they want to use could, you know, just is what I need to do. So
Yes.
no, sorry. No.
Yes.
Anyway, it's just like getting people like pulled back in somehow and getting them excited. Like I know some of my people are still here, like they still share with me. I still check in on them, and some of them are like, yeah, I'm doing this, but you know, we've just all fell out of sync. And like I really would like to get that excitement back. I mean, summer just kind of like I lost everybody this summer.
And that's okay. Summer, I mean, seasons, like, you know, summer tends to be a little bit slower. I mean, that's why like challenge packs go on sale. They do our summer strong sale. So that's why like you'll see that. And then it just tends to be a little slower at the beginning, right before the beginning of the school year. And so it's a season. This is always how it's been. It tends to be slower, but you'll find re-engagement, especially this time of year. People are really ready, and they're looking forward to get back into a schedule, no matter how busy really they are. They're ready for it. So, and there'll be people that aren't, but you know, you'll find that there are a lot more people that are ready. And so, yeah, offering this, like they can choose any of your current coaches or customers can do 945 again. They can do anything from the program or the workout library. They would just need to have their active Shakeology or performance line for the month of October. So they would just have to have that active.
Right.
That's the only thing with current customers. We make that a requirement. Yeah, you're filthy girl. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It's just, again, we have to be fair across the board because it's a large sum of money. And so I know people are like, can I? I mean, it's silly to spend a $50 buy-in if you could get, you could even, I mean, your people could get started with a completion pack and get like performance line for half off and get $645. I mean, that's a really good way to get in too. So there's lots of different options, but the total.
Will you have those in that Google Doc?
What?
Like what the options are?
Yep. I actually put a graphic in there for you. Sorry,
Okay.
my thing just went away. What the heck? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yes, I actually put a graphic in there for you guys. Also the flavors. I also put the flavors and a graphic of even an option with the new cookies and cream. So cookies and creamy. So what I do, like after they tell me like, yeah, I want to go with the Shakeology the basic Shakeology pack. Then I say, okay, sounds great. I just need your email address and the flavor that you want to go with. And I pop over, I actually send them my recommendations. I tell them what I like. And then I send the graphic and they can make their choice. And I'm always like, I always tell them together we can pick the best option. So the best pack for them, but then also I help them with picking their flavors and that stuff. And then once they tell me their flavors, I have their email address. I've been asking if they want to sign up as a preferred customer, but I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I got to take a look at my downline and see if like I need to build anywhere. I know like, so Mike he's not currently diamond under me. So I know like I want to build him back to diamond. So I need a couple of preferred customers under him. So once I hit my goals, then I'm going to build over there. I'm just kind of telling you guys how I kind of strategize on how I sign people up. So if you're looking to build to emerald, if you're looking to build to diamond, you want to sign them up at least as a preferred customer, or
I'm just looking to get a person to sign up.
Yeah, you will. This could be the ticket. I'm telling you, this group is everything.
And like
leading with that energy, that hype.
It legitimately could just be one new program that everybody gets really excited about, could like launch a business. Seriously, yes. Like exactly what happened to me. I just like started sharing about how much I love 9-week Control Freak, and like 6 weeks later I was a diamond coach. Yeah, like
you were
it was mind blowing.
And like Lacey, if you want to do like a autumn program, like maybe you just want to lead. I mean, I think you should incorporate autumn in your, like, that's your avatar, like your people love autumn. You love autumn. So you could.
I do, but I really might have a new favorite. I love them, Walla. Like
I know
this program has my heart right now. Like,
oh yay!
Everything he says, like it speaks to me in some way. Each day that I've done a workout, I'm like, I needed to hear that today, my friend. Like I love you.
I adore him. He is legit.
So great.
I got to meet him. I did the work, but yeah, this program I'm absolutely loving too. So yeah. I hear you. I fell in love with him a long time ago, and I love him.
Even like the first 4, I was like, I don't know, man. Like I'm giving this the go because I thought maybe I could use a slowdown. Summertime is busy for us, and I thought, like it's 45 minutes a day, but I think I could like use these slower workouts right now because like I'm burning mad calories with my kids in the summertime anyway, because we're out doing everything.
Yeah.
But now that like phase 2 is like picked up, it's exactly what I needed it to do. And I'm like, I was loving it in the first place, but I love it even more now. And I imagine even in phase 3, I'm going to love it even more. Like, I really do. I really, really like him a lot. And Yes, he has a great personality. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's just the Autumn thing. Like, Autumn speaks to me because like we have the same personality. Like, I don't, but him, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the basketball thing, like all the basketball references. And, sometimes when they're talking about like movies and movie quotes, I'm like, when half their cast was like, never seen The Sandlot, I was like,
Yes, I know.
me right now? Like, what's wrong
And
with you
they're
people?
actors. Many of them are actors too. I'm like, oh
Like,
boy.
how have you never seen The Sandlot?
I don't know. I think because they're millennials. I don't know.
Right. It's like, who are these people and what rock are they living under?
I don't know.
Oh, well. Anyway, yeah, it is. It's just like one program, and your excitement about that program can just change it all.
Yes.
And maybe I need to do. Maybe I'm just not sharing enough of my excitement for this new program.
I'm telling you.
I'm not. I know I'm
you
not.
need
And
to.
I love it just as much as I love 9-week control freak. And I probably should just share about that.
That's the thing. I'm telling you, your energy, like where your energy flows, that's where, I mean, your energy goes, that's where energy flows. Have you heard that? Where your energy goes, that's where energy flows. And so you share the crap.
It was just like,
Huh?
that's how it was said to me. Attention will go where energy flows. And it's like, more people will notice it if you're more excited about it.
Yes. So how you share openly your love for Autumn, you need to do that for Amala if you want to lead with that. But it doesn't have to be him. But even the same thing with this new group, because I know for you, like in the past, like this might per se, you don't feel like is your jam. It can be your jam. You just have to lead with that energy and excitement and share and show up with that. Like,
right.
I don't know if you watched the National Wake Up Call on Monday, but one of my good friends, Michelle, she was on there. She did like the bod group minute or whatever. And every time I hear her talk, or I chat with her weekly, her energy, like she drives me. Even like I just happened to check out her story on accident. Like I have to watch her whole story because of her energy and her excitement and her positivity and how she leads. I'm like, I want to do what she's doing. I want to be in her group, like because of her energy. And that, I'm telling you guys, it's everything. So if you have that excitement and that energy and you share that over and over and over and over for this, for what you're doing, for this group that's coming up, for the programs, for your nutrition, all of the things that you're doing, people have no choice but to be drawn to it. So that's how you need to lead. And I try to do it, but I feel like Michelle's energy is like, she is on a whole nother level. And I'm like, I want that, but I'm not that. But I lead with my own energy.
Right.
Like what
You
makes
got a lot
me
of
me.
energy.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Yeah. You have a lot of energy.
I have a different energy than her, but I do have energy. Yes. I try to lead with it. So I hope that helps. But I know like that's one of the biggest tickets. And I know that's why I'm gonna go where my charger is. Why I get a lot of people into this group, because I know what it does. I know the type of results that people are going to get from this. And before I even had success with these groups, I just knew, can you guys come in here for a second? I just knew that people would, if they could commit to this and get in and have this total solution and start to get and see the results that I got, that they too would want to continue being on this journey. Like, that they too would be more fulfilled and happy and just get those results. So,
Yep.
So yeah. So anyways, what I'll do is in our team page, you guys are all on my team page. And then also, Natalie, I don't know if I added you to, we have a coach thread because it's an old coach thread that we've been, for all the coaches who've been running this group. Did I add you in there yet? You may not know.
I don't know.
I know, because I add you guys to so many things. Well, I will go in and check. And if not, I'll add you. I'm going to share all my stuff with you guys. So I'm going to share my stories. I'm going to share. The first thing is like, I want to get you guys those scripts to start inviting, because you can start inviting that today before you even put out your post. Once I get my post together, I'll share that verbiage. And then I'll share like some of our past pictures that we used if you want to use that, but you can, Fallon, go wash your hands, honey. You can, get creative with however you want to share with the graphic, or the picture, I should say, not a graphic. And then we can work through conversations together. I would love to hear your guys' goals on like how many people you want to help in this group, so you guys can think about that, and we'll just go from there. How does that all sound?
Sounds good.
All right.